Hello YouTube, Deep South here from the deck with a channel update. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. It's 9 o'clock here where I am. Just got back from my metal detecting club meeting, so it's late and I got to cook dinner for the family. First thing I want to say is how thankful I am, and tell everybody that I'm so grateful for the channel supports and the subs over the last month. Right now I'm at 173 and I've had 121 subs in the last 30 days, and for me that's incredible. I really wasn't expecting to get 100 subs within a year, let alone, this many this quick. I got a cheat sheet because I'm trying to keep this short. Next thing I want to say is about my VR for my contest. Please send me a PM to let me know that you're in the contest. If not, I may not see it. Not unless you're on Google Plus and you tag me or something. There's no way for me to find out unless I just happen across that video running through my subs or something that I'm actually going to see it. So please send me a PM. Go into that video, and if you've already sent in a video, check to see that your name is in there. Because everyone that sent in a VR or told me that they are in or listed in the about and the descriptions for that video. Be sure to do that, so I'll be positive. I want you to be in the contest. Also, my channel shout out is overdue. My original intentions were to shout out channels with less than 100 subs to get them up or help them try to support those small channels, but I'm starting to rethink that because of some certain events over the past month, and I owe a lot of thanks to General Banter. Luke has just been a tremendous boost to myself and a lot of the small channels lately, and I've got to give credit where credit's due, and I really want to do a shout out for him. He's at 106. He's at 606 subs right now, and I want to talk about that more a little later. If you haven't checked out his channel, you need to. And if you go into what I call the vault, and that is the older videos, I mean, there are some gems in there. And Luke is a very knowledgeable person, extremely knowledgeable, surprisingly. He's got a lot of experience. There's no BS there. I've been in some general dialogue with him and through some PMs, and we've discussed some things, and it's surprising the amount of experience that man's got. And I've been looking. I started from the very beginning of his channel, and I'm slowly working my way through. And I do that for several reasons. One, because I love to see how a channel develops and how it grows and how their skills increase, and that helps me. That teaches me things. I like seeing the way that happens. But some of his videos, I mean, they're outstanding. The depth of knowledge that man's got, it should be noted, and you need to go in there and check those out. I mean, I strongly suggest that. I was looking at some of his numbers today, and there's nothing wrong with VRs. I love VRs, but some of the numbers I think are a little out of proportion. If you look at some of his older videos, a lot of his videos may have lower numbers than his VRs, and I don't think that's right. Now, there's some videos down there that he's got that have very high numbers. I mean, like 1,000 views, and that's great. But there's some in there that, I mean, really, really great videos that do not have a lot of views, and I just think that knowledge shouldn't go to waste. I really should. It's just surprising to me the amount of knowledge that man's got, and I think that y'all enjoy it if y'all go back there and check out his older videos. To me, when I watch them, I take a whole day to digest what he said and think about it, and I'm slowly going through his channels. I'm not rushing my way through it because I really want to understand what he's talking about, and I want to be able to reflect and think on it. Now, he's going to kill me for this, because he's already said he's had a hard time keeping up with comments and watching everybody's videos. And myself, you know, just about 100, I started, you know, feeling a little bit of that, being able to keep up with my PMs and sending out thanks for people who sub me and answering comments and PMs and things like that. I can just imagine what it's like at 600 or 1,000. And this is where he's going to kill me. You know, he has been such a big help to the YouTube communities, the small channels, and with his weekly shout-outs and his VRs and everything else he's done for us. You know, and him being at 606 right now, I think he ought to be at 1,000. You know, and I can't remember how many. Well, that doesn't matter. I lost my train of thought there because of what I was about to say. I was just thinking that if out of 606 subscribers, if half of them, or a little bit more than half of them, would send out a VR or just a channel shout to him, that we could get him to 1,000 in almost no time. I'm sorry, Luke, don't get mad. I just think that the quality of your videos should not go unnoticed, and I think they should be rewarded. And I seriously think that a quality channel like yours should have at least 1,000 subscribers. So don't get mad at me. I really don't have much else to say about that. I don't know what the accolades that I can say for him. I mean, it's just, his content is superb to me, and I gained a lot of knowledge of that. I'm totally rethinking of a lot of my strategies. I live in Florida. I live less than a mile from the beach. I live about 300 feet from a lagoon, and hurricane season's coming up. Now, a lot of his videos have to do with SH hits the fan, right? But for me, I'm kind of applying a lot of that to what would happen if a hurricane actually hit here, if it was ground zero. There's a possibility that I would be a first responder to some things, and so I have to take my family into account of that. But I'm gaining a lot of knowledge and a lot of insight from him just watching those videos. And like I said, I want to try to keep this video under 10 minutes, but really, I think every one of the small community, the small channels that he shouted out, that he's given credit to, I think we all need to go out there and do a shout out to him. I want to applaud you. Okay, I know I'm getting corny now. The last thing I want to mention is, some people know I have an interest in astronomy, and I kind of want to do this on my updates, you know, like give a weekly astronomical event. Well, Tuesday night is a total lunar eclipse. It's known as the blood moon, and the moon is a dry blood beast. Anyway, it's called a blood moon because the moon is actually going between, it's going to be in the shadow of the earth. So the earth will be between the sun, the earth will be between the sun and the moon. And the light rays go around the earth and they get scattered. And so it's going to turn the moon into very coppery red. And we're going to have 4 of those. The next one will be in October. The one Tuesday night, well actually it's Tuesday morning on the East Coast, it'll be at 2 o'clock. And I'm going to try my best to get up and do some photography. And I still haven't got my telescope set up to do astro videography. Videography, is that a word? It is Dunniganese. But it also, interestingly, it coincides with Passover because Easter's this weekend. And I thought that was kind of a neat little thing. So if you're up at 2 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast or whatever your time zone is, I strongly suggest you look at this because it is going to be beautiful. I've seen several of them, and I haven't seen a lot of total lunar eclipse. I've seen a lot of partials, but you know they're one of my favorite astronomical events. So If you see there, I got my fire going, and I'm going to cook some more burgers for my family, and then I'm going to go in and download this and check out some videos later on tonight. But I really want to give a shout out to Luke and thank everybody for their support, and I've really enjoyed this last month. I've met a lot of people, and a lot of people I'm going to shout out in the future. So, until next time from the deck, this is Deep South, and peace be with you.